Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on King John, and today we get to hear from Cardinal Pandulph with just a little tiny smidge of Louis the Dauphin, because he's so sad he's got to wear shades. And we're still in Act 3, Scene 3 as it is known in the folio, but Act 3, Scene 4 as it is known in lots of other versions. So what's going on? England and France are kind of at war again because King John was excommunicated, and the King of France is the one that has to enforce that. Constance is very sad because Arthur has been taken prisoner by King John and she's pretty sure he's gonna die. King John has basically told random citizen Hubert that he should kill Arthur. And Constance spent most of the beginning of this scene being very sad and telling people that she wanted to die, and then also shaming them for calling her crazy because she's not crazy, she's grieving. And then she left and the King of France went with her. So now we have Pandulph, the Cardinal Pandulph, and Louis the Dauphin by themselves on stage. And the Cardinal yesterday was like, oh, Louis, this is like setting you up perfectly to be king. Like, why are you sad? Like, the throne is very nearly yours. And Louis is like, wait a second, but, if he's going to kill Arthur, why wouldn't he then just kill me? And Pandulph says, how green you are and fresh in this old world. John lays you plots. Times conspire with you, for he that steeps his safety in true blood shall find but bloody safety and untrue. This act so evilly born shall cool the hearts of all his people and freeze up their zeal, that none so small advantage shall step forth to check his reign, but they will cherish it. No natural exhalation in the sky, no scope of nature, no distempered day, no common wind, no customed event, but they will pluck away his natural cause and call them meteors, prodigies, and signs, abortives, presages, and tongues of heaven, plainly denouncing vengeance upon John. Maybe he will not touch young Arthur's life, but hold himself in safety in his imprisonment. Oh, sir, when he shall hear of your approach, if that young Arthur be not gone already, even at that news he dies. And then the hearts of all his people shall revolt from him, and kiss the lips of unacquainted change, and pick the strong matter of revolt and wrath out of the bloody fingers' ends of John. Methinks I see this Hurley all on foot, and oh, what better matter breeds for you than I have named. The bastard Falconbridge is now in England, ransacking the church, offending charity. If but a dozen French were there in arms, they would be as a call to train 10,000 English to their side, or, as a little snow tumbles about, anon becomes a mountain. Oh, noble Dauphin, go with me to the king. 'Tis wonderful what may be wrought out of their discontent, now that their souls are top full of offense. For England go, I will wet on the king. And then the scene ends with Louis saying, well, this is kind of a crazy idea, but all right. And then the scene ends. So basically what Pandulph is saying here is that if King John kills Arthur and says that it was a necessity or something like that, the people are going to see so clearly through that they will never believe that anything that he says ever again. So he's going to lose the power that he has over the people. He's going to lose the people's love, all that sort of thing. And the Dauphin is like, well, what if he doesn't kill Arthur? And Pandulph is like, there's no way he's not killing Arthur. Like, he's practically dead already, and if he's not, as soon as he hears that you're coming, Arthur will be dead. And by the way, when you get there, since you're on the French side and the people aren't going to like what he does to Arthur, just take like a handful of guys with you and y'all can get a whole bunch of Englishmen on your side who disapprove of what John did. So then there will be a revolt sort of seeded by the French but led by the English. So we've got English and French coming together to overthrow John, is basically what he's saying. He's like, John has basically undone himself at this point by taking Arthur hostage and then killing him. So that's the end of Act 3, and tomorrow we get to be all in the same scene again as we start into Act 4, and we'll see how all of this plays out. I don't know. Do you think the king survives all this? Do you think Arthur survives all this? I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more Shakesyear.